Hi, my name is Kenna and I'm from Texas, and I have come to treat my Lyme disease here at the Advanced Hyperbaric Recovery Center in Marin. Prior to coming to the facility here, let me show you what I have here. This stack here represents at least 15 years of trying to help myself and get medical assistance. These represent many blood tests, surgeries, many things. It represents a long time of my life that has been affected because of Lyme disease, suffering from Lyme disease. No doubt it's not just affected me, but it's affected my family. It affected my children, missing a lot of their teen life, trying to get the help that I needed. For those out there that have any symptoms that are chronic fatigue, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, lupus. I had osteomyelitis, different infections, kidney problems, severe chronic pain, and I could not drive for 3 years because it affected my eyes. There was so much going on in my body, so many different infections and chronic issues that Lyme affected. And I had gotten positive, negative tests. I had health insurance. I had access to all kinds of care. And over the past 15 years, explored every bit of that care, and including alternative care and so forth. So rashes, I never had the bullseye. I didn't realize that it didn't have to be embedded in you, that you don't even realize that you've been bitten by a tick. But as someone who once loved hiking, biking, camping, swimming, jogging through the woods, having lived in Sonoma County all my life, this was something that obviously I was a prime candidate for. So I urge anyone that has any of these symptoms, anything like bipolar, severe depression. I came in here to the recovery center with the top 10 of pain, top 10 of depression, not remembering directions or people's names, and not remembering sometime that I put my clothes on inside out. That's how bad it really was. And so that's what I came to appreciate where I was. This was the start, day one of coming into the facility. For me, treatment was I was nervous. I was in survival mode, and I was in pain. So I haven't gone through all kinds of medical treatment. I witnessed what it had done for a friend who also had chronic Lyme disease, and had seen that person incapacitated because of it. A once very vibrant, strong person, and knew the truth of it in myself. So it took me some years, but I was able to make it here, and I witnessed after her going through the treatments and her phenomenal results, her gaining her life back. I was very excited, but I was also anxious. So for me, getting to the chamber, one of the things I really appreciate about this facility is that they have top of the line oxygen chambers. You can sit up, it's broad, it's spacious, you can look out. The staff, phenomenal, always looking at you, making eye contact. You can hear and speak to them. You can watch beautiful videos, lots of comedies, what I chose to keep you in focus. And for me, that was very comforting. The staff was very comforting, very knowledgeable, always reassuring. I really felt like I was putting my life in their hands, and I was, and they were phenomenal at it, always keeping me at ease, always letting me know that they were in touch with me. If I needed to be out of there, I could, but I didn't have any ill effects as far as being in the chamber. It was always comforting. And so I can really reassure you that that is something that you will benefit. Just the chamber itself was really, it was a positive environment. Well, I have to add this too. Resoundingly, you are going to go through changes. For me as a Lyme patient, I have experienced firsthand the Herx reaction, and that is your body's reaction to all those bacteria and parasites dying off. So you really have to stick to it, and that's where the staff again comes in, because they were reassuring like clockwork. It'd be like climbing the hill at the first part of the week and hitting the plateau, experience nausea, extreme fatigue, all of those things that would occur when something's dying off in your body, like a bacteria. But when I would go into the chamber, I would go in at, let's say, a chronic pain of 8 and come out at 4 or 5. And that happened for many, many weeks. But towards the end, around treatment 26, I was able to get mental clarity. It was like a veil lifted, like a fog lifted. I could recall things. It was something that was internal. I had, prior to treatment, experienced internal shaking. That was gone. I have had rashes and swelling on each joint. Something that I used to love to do is the arts, whether it be playing music or hand stitching things, but I couldn't do it anymore because it would swell, and for days and days, even if I tried for an hour to crochet or knit, it would all swell, and you could see it. I can say now that that is gone. There's no inflammation in any of the joints. I still have my mental clarity, which I'm so thankful for, and I want anybody out there to please inform yourself, meet this staff, come to the facility, and experience it, because it really is life-changing. It's life-changing. Every little detail in this center, they have consciously thought about how to help you and I be healthier as we're going through this change. Even details like the flooring. The flooring doesn't put out any VOCs. There's no EMF frequencies coming out of, the outlets. In other words, everything's wired, so there's nothing there that's in our air. There's nothing to make it. Everything is toxic free. Even the flooring, even the paint. How phenomenal is that? And what care have they taken to look at all those details, so that when you're in an environment that you are going to get optimum healing here. And I really appreciate that about this facility here in Marin, and I know you will too. In fact, it has all just transformed my life so much that I want to volunteer as a patient advocate or to inform the community here, because I've come from Texas and here it is in Marin, and I would go any distance to come to this facility because the staff is so caring, and I see all the care that they have taken in providing the healthiest rejuvenating center through hyperbaric oxygen recovery. So thank you for that.